Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses. As we continue with Part 4, the Book of Enoch, Part 1, Gnosticism and its Sources, from the Gnostics and Their Remains, Ancient and Medieval by C.W. King, M.A. The Book of Enoch, this most ancient, as it professes, of the Hebrew Scriptures, being so frequently referred to as the highest authority by the Æon Pistis-Sophia, a brief summary of its doctrine seems to form the necessary complement to the preceding section. The Book of Enoch, though often quoted by the Fathers, had been lost ever since the 8th century, with the exception of a few chapters of a Greek version preserved by Georgius Syncellus, until Bruce brought back 3 copies of it from Abyssinia. In the canon of that church, it takes its place in the Old Testament, immediately before the Book of Job. An English translation was made by Dr. Lawrence, Bishop of Cashel, of which the 3rd edition with notes was published in 1837. The best German translation is that of Dillmann, 1857. Schudder Book of Enoch, 1882. This book is divided into 90 chapters and begins with the preface. In the name of God, the merciful and gracious, slow to anger and of great mercy and holiness. This book is the Book of Enoch the prophet. May blessing and help be with him who loves him forever and ever. Amen. Chapter 1. This word is the blessing of Enoch, with which he blessed the chosen and the righteous that wore of old. And Enoch lifted up his voice and spoke, a holy man of God, while his eyes were open, and he saw a holy vision in the heavens, which the angels revealed to him. And I heard from them everything, and I understood what I saw. After this follows the history of the angels, of their having descended from heaven and produced giants with the daughters of men, of their having instructed them in the arts of war and peace and luxury. The names of the leading angels are mentioned, which appear to be of Hebrew origin, but corrupted by Greek pronunciation. The resolution of God to destroy these is then revealed to Enoch. These topics occupy about 18 chapters. From the 18th to the 50th chapter, Enoch is led by the angels Uriel and Raphael through a series of visions not much connected with the preceding. He saw the burning valley of the fallen angels, the paradise of the saints, the utmost ends of the earth, the treasuries of the thunder and lightning, winds, rain, dew, and the angels who presided over these. He was led into the place of the general judgment, saw the Ancient of Days on his throne, and all the kings of the earth before him. At the 52nd chapter, Noah is said to have been alarmed at the enormous wickedness of mankind, and fearing vengeance, to have implored the advice of his great-grandfather. Enoch told him that a flood of water should destroy the whole race of man, and a flood of fire punish the angels whom the deluge could not affect. In chapter 59, the subject of the angels is resumed. Semeza, Artukaru, Arimian, Kakabael, Tusael, Ramiel, Damdal, and others to the number of 20 appear at the head of the fallen spirits and give fresh instances of their rebellious dispositions. So chapter 62, Enoch gives his son Methuselah a long account of the sun, moon, stars, the year, the months, the winds, and the like physical phenomena. This takes up 8 chapters, after which the patriarch makes a recapitulation of the former pages. The remaining 20 chapters are employed on the history of the deluge, Noah's preparations for it, and the success which attended them, the destruction of all flesh excepting his family, and the execution of divine vengeance on the angels conclude the work. The Gnostic Gorgon, a late Byzantine amulet. The legend, full of blunders and contractions, is Agiokagiok Kuriok Kabeoth and Toik Upsik Toik Eulogimenok. Holy, holy Lord of hosts in the highest blessed. Drawn to the actual size from a cast sent to me many years ago by the late Mr. Albert Way. But by a singular chance, the gem itself, a green jasper, 2 years back, came into the hands of Mr. W. Talbot Reddy, who supplied me with a drawing of it, from which it appears that its other face represents St. Anne with the infant Madonna in her arms and her name and title in the field, the legend around being Uctera Melaine Melanomene Ossithalatin Galeni Kaine. O womb black, blackening as the calm soothes the sea, be thou quiet. The gem is therefore a talisman for the protection of women during pregnancy, a fact accounting for its frequent occurrence. Chifley figures another, the Gorgon side only, in his Apistopistus, number 70. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment, and if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.